McNair gives it to George, running right up the middle. Touchdown! Titans! There are no flags on the field! It's a miracle!
Safety, now you're one-on-one with it.
Shows why he's the man! In trouble. Sack!
Ladies and gentlemen, Titan Nation, welcome back to another episode of Titans Fan Zone. Today, we have the legend herself, Susan McFarlin. How are you doing today?
I am great. Great to be with you.
Nice to finally get you on. I know we've talked about loads of times before in person and stuff. You've been to the Mr. Titan event. Looking forward to seeing you there as well. So thank you for coming on.
Thank you for having me.
And let's dive right into it, Susan. Let's get this thing going. You worked for the Titans, correct?
Yes, I did. Way back in the very beginning, before they were the Titans, when they were still the Tennessee Oilers.
Oh, wow. And what did you do, if you don't mind me asking?
Well, no. Actually, I had my dream job. I was in community relations.
Okay.
Which meant that I took the players out to their appearances, and I worked directly with the players like Steve McNair and Eddie George and Javon Curse. And so those were my guys, and it was my dream job. And the way it happened was just kind of crazy, but I was actually working for a nonprofit, and my boss said, the Oilers have come to Nashville. Maybe we can do something with them. Mm-hmm. And so we went to a meeting in a trailer. This was way before the stadium was even a concept. And we talked to them. And when my contract was up with the nonprofit, the guy that I met, who was Bob Hyde, who was one of the vice presidents, he said, well, what are you going to do now? And I said, I don't know. And he said, well, why don't you come work for me? And I said, let me think about it. Yes. When do I start? And that's how it happened. And it was, in community, which was great. A lot of fun.
How long did you work for them?
I was there almost 3 years.
3 years? Nice. Mm-hmm. And I know you built up some personal relationships with the players. Who's the one that you probably talked to or had that relationship with the most?
Well, it's definitely Javon Curse. I still talk to him. He has called me and asked me he wanted to get a t-shirt for his dog.
Okay.
And always called me. And, I'm like, okay, how big is your dog? I need to know, and it was a big dog, but they were going to be in a parade in Florida, and he wanted his dog to wear a Titans shirt. So I got it. I overnighted it too. It's those kind of things. And I'm still in touch with him, and I love him dearly. I can't believe, I think he turned 50 last week. Which blows my mind, because he was the first rookie taken as a Titan. Mm-hmm. And we've been friends ever since.
That's awesome. That's cool to have, especially that type of relationship. Now, were you a Titans fan? Well, you said Titans, Tennessee Oilers. Were you an NFL fan at that time, or you were still kind of looking for your place?
No, I have been an NFL fan. I grew up in New York. Okay. I was a Jets fan for years as a kid, little kid. Then I moved to San Diego, and by myself as a 20-something single person, first thing I did was buy season tickets to the Chargers.
Okay.
And I never lacked for a date when they were at home. All I had to do was say, hey, you want to go to a Chargers game this weekend? Yeah. They didn't even care who I was. But so I've been an NFL fan my entire life. And when I moved, when my former husband and I moved to Nashville, it was like, oh my gosh, what do I do now? Because back in those days, in the 80s, we didn't have cable, or, where you could get any game anytime that you wanted to watch. So I couldn't never see the Chargers. And I kept my seats for a while. I sold them back to the people that sat next to me. And it was so hard to give them up. But and I thought, what am I going to do here in Nashville? And then my son called me and he said, I heard the Oilers were coming to Nashville. And I said, I don't believe you. You're lying to me. He said, no, I swear. He said, why would I make that up? I said, I don't know. And he was right. And, it was one of the greatest things that ever happened to me as far as football.
And you've been a fan ever since, huh?
And I've been a fan. I was a fan when I worked there. I was a fan. I got to do game day. I got to be up in the owner's, Mr. Adams' suite, and do stuff there. I ran around the stadium all day on Sunday, because I'd have people like, people that like Make-A-Wish people that wanted to go to a game, or Make-A-Wish kids, I should say. And, I was doing that. That was my job. And I loved it. I absolutely loved it.
Oh, that is amazing. I think your dog wants to get out. You hear?
No, I think she wants to be on TV.
She wants to be. Show her off again with that jersey. I like that jersey she had
Come here,
on.
you. Come here.
There you go. First appearance. Look at
Look at Maggie. You're on TV. What do you think?
that.
She's attached to me at the hip. So
I see that. And one of the things that we saw was really, really cool last year in the event was that you had a Titans tattoo on your forearm. Let's see that bad boy. Look at that.
Can you see it? Yeah, and it's real. I mean, and I have another one, but I won't show it to you because it's on my leg in a place, but it's big, and it's the skyline of Nashville with the Titans logo.
Cool. Very cool.
So if I wear shorts, you can see it, but
there you go.
Yeah, only I would get a Titans tattoo on my arm.
Well, no, that's amazing. That just shows you that. I mean, that solidifies you, I think.
Oh, I am committed, and I will, as long as I can think straight and remember who I am and who they are. I'm a Titans fan.
There we go.
For life.
I love it, Susan. I want to say, Susan, thank you. I want to say, first of all, say thank you so much for coming on and chit-chatting in the Titans fan zone. Everyone, I'll put her Twitter account on the bottom of the page so everyone can go follow Miss Susan. And I look forward to seeing you in the home opener and the Mr. Titan event, right?
I will be there. Like I say, that my plan every year.
There we go.
25 years. I've tried to be there as much as possible. So
no. Well, thank you so much, and tighten up, okay?
Thank you. Tighten up.